Hi, today I will be discussing two important questions for this assignment. The first question is, what type of power do I have as a student? I personally have the extra power due to the knowledge that I gain from every other lecture that I go to, and the credibility that I gain from every other individual as well. It influences my communication with other students, professors, and administrators by increasing my credibility to help me communicate more confident and effectively in all academic interactions. According to Chapter 10, extra power comes from having a specialized knowledge over a subject, and this type of power increases a person's credibility to communications. For instance, in my economics class, I usually grasp material quickly and understand the concept long term, which shows the extra power I have developed as a student. Because of this, my friends often come to me for help whenever they struggle with class problems, and they just trust me to explain the material more clearly. This demonstrates how my knowledge increases my credibility and improves my communication with other students because they just feel comfortable relying on me for academic support. Finally, extra power strengthens my communication because the more knowledge that I gain, the more confident and effectively I can interact with others. My credibility helps me build stronger academic relationships and improve the quality of communication in every setting on campus. Now, I will be discussing my second question, which is, have I ever worked with a difficult person? My answer is yes. I believe everyone in our lives have dealt with that situation before. Although my communication wasn't effective enough to change the perspective, if I was able to go back in that circumstance, I would change my communication by implementing leadership functions that can help me visualize decisions that can help me work out a problem. According to Chapter 10, understanding leadership theories can help us improve our communication because they teach every individual to adapt to different situations and how situational leadership theory is the best way to approach circumstances depending on the situation and people involved. For example, once I was assigned a project with another classmate whose communication wasn't the best. She would demonstrate on interest even though the deadline was around the corner. I will constantly remind her that there was only 2 days left to the due date of the project. I took the decision to do the project just on my own, since the deadline was just around the corner and I had no time to interact with others or even commit conflict. I could have just used perception checking to ask what she couldn't contribute and active listening to understand her own perspective. Although I didn't do that, but I feel like that would have been the better choice to my problem. Overall, my communication was ineffective because I didn't adapt to the situation. Using situational leadership, perception checking, and a more collaborative conflict style would have made my communication more successful. Thank you.